to WWE ever since 2016. I mean, just think about the opportunity we have in front of us for The Undertaker to create. Even the likes of Sheamus, Chris Jericho, with how high Chris Jericho is with fans now because of the gimmick he has right now with the list. That would be fantastic. How about if Chris Jericho wants to put The Undertaker on his list and then Chris Jericho is the one to retire The Undertaker? Kane comes back for one last match with The Undertaker, given their history about Sting, because so many people have wanted to see Sting face The Undertaker. I mean, should we be drawing the conclusion that Reigns is the guy, putting the guy in quotations, to have defeated The Undertaker? I just think it's a conclusion that's being drawn right now that doesn't necessarily need to be drawn. And that's really what it is at the end of the day. By the time the dust is settled and the smoke is cleared, it's a conclusion that we're hearing, and it's just bogus, really, when you think about it. After everything The Undertaker has done in his career, people have been calling The Undertaker one of the most revered and highly respected superstars of all time, the greatest of all time. It's believed he will be known for having been, when he takes his induction in the Hall of Fame, a rightful place, because the Hall of Fame was built for someone like The Undertaker. People believe he will go down in history for being one of the most revered, either that or the greatest of all time. And I can't help but concur with you people who believe that. I am with you more so than the people who believe The Undertaker finally called it a career, because we have not seen the last of The Undertaker. He hasn't been seen or heard from since WrestleMania 33. When, where, and how we will see The Undertaker reemerge remains to be seen. But I think at the end of the day, that's really all it is. It's speculation, and it's speculation that we don't need to be hearing of. Quite frankly, I am sick of hearing about The Undertaker having retired, because I don't believe it, no matter how much memorabilia WWE shop releases, or how many superstars bring it up on Twitter, Instagram. I don't buy into having seen the last of The Undertaker, because we haven't at the end of the day. And until The Undertaker calls it a career and clarifies it for us in a promo, I won't believe it. I'm your host, Jonathan Clarke, and I will talk to you again next week. You can catch this video on my YouTube channel at JonathanClarke22. Don't forget to subscribe by hitting subscribe at the top of the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments as well. You can get at me on Twitter at JonathanClarke1, on Facebook at Facebook.com/HGW Entertainment, and on Google Plus at HGW Entertainment. That's where the conversation's ongoing, and I want you to keep it going. So I will talk to you again next week. Like what you hear? Tell us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Don't go anywhere. HEW Entertainment Radio will return with the latest news, music, interviews, discussion, and Jonathan Clarke next.
When something takes place in the world of professional wrestling, you know where to go. WrestleZone.com. WrestleZone.com. Covering all the latest breaking news daily. Interactive forums where you can chat with thousands of other wrestling fans. Exclusive editorials and audio features by some of today's top wrestling superstars. Exclusive video content, weekly polls, live play-by-play coverage of every WWE and TNA pay-per-view. And now, featuring WrestleZone Radio, live with news, in-depth discussions, debates, and interviews with wrestling's top stars, past and present. When you think wrestling, think WrestleZone. WrestleZone.com.
He considers himself God's gift to wrestling, and millions of his faithful agree. With nearly 4 hours of footage and exclusive commentary and matches, this DVD chronicles Daniel's rise from Chicago's Windy City Wrestling to the Asylum in Nashville, and finally to the top of TNA. TNA Home Video presents Heaven Sent, Hell Bound, the best of Christopher Daniels. Available at most retailers and TNAWrestling.com.
Hey you right there, the one listening to this show. While you're tuning into this broadcast or when you read the news on WrestleZone.com, are you forming opinions of it all? Or do you just agree with everything you see and hear? If you actually have some sort of afterthought, which, by the way, is normal, we want to know what it is. There are thousands of wrestling fans just like you that simply can't hold their thoughts in either, and they let it all out in our interactive forums. You have a voice, so use it. Simply visit forums.WrestleZone.com. Don't just be active, be reactive in the official WrestleZone.com forums. For all the latest in mixed martial arts, be sure to visit WrestleZone's sister site, SureDog.com. Complete with daily news, exclusive video, interviews, live radio broadcast, interactive forums, and the very popular Fight Finder with bios and complete match-by-match histories of your favorite fighters. SureDog is the only place you need when it comes to mixed martial arts. Visit SureDog.com today.
Hi, my name's Adam Nudelman, but I play the Phantom on the radio. I'm here to remind you that, screw that, my book, Mysteries of Wrestling Solved, is available at finer bookstores everywhere. That stupid fake voice, I hate it. I wrote a book along with Sir Adam Kleinberg called Mysteries of Wrestling. It has the questions that you wanted answered. Why does Steve Austin hate Jeff Jarrett? Are referees really blind and stupid and dumb? Who is actually the toughest wrestler in the business outside of the ring? Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kamala. We get down and dirty with insider facts you've never read about anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? It makes a great stocking stuffer. You're too short, you buy 3 of them, you get tall, you just stand on them. Mysteries of Wrestling Solved by ECW Press, written by Sir Adam Kleinberg and Adam the Phantom Nudelman. Available everywhere. It's done. The plug is done. I'm done. I didn't sell it well enough. There's naked pictures of China in there. Okay? Thank you.
Available now on DVD. John Triton is on the toughest, most important mission of his life.
They have a hostage. It's my wife.
And with everything on the line,
I gotta do something, and I gotta do it now.
nothing and no one can stop him.
See, I tried to kill this guy twice today.
Now, see the Marine in a whole new way with the unrated version. Get more edge-of-your-seat action, more mind-blowing explosions, more of the Marine. This unrated version features material too hot for theaters, plus special behind-the-scenes features. John Cena is the Marine. Only unrated version. Available now on DVD. Rated version also available.
I know what you're thinking. I'm not a real athlete. I'm just a wrestler. I'm 6'10", 328 pounds.
I won boxing's Golden Gloves 3 years in a row.
I was a national champion at the University of Miami. My jersey was retired at Florida State.
I was the ultimate fighting champion.
When you step through those ropes, bad things do happen.
Had over 200 stitches.
I suffered a dozen concussions.
Broken bones.
I've separated shoulders.
Damn near broke
my neck,
blown out knees.
but I've still got up. This is who I am.
This is what I do. I'm not really an athlete.
This isn't real. Try lacing my boots.
Every day I train. Thousands of hours of practice.
Injuries can happen at any time.
My kneecap just kind of blew over to the side of my leg. I've torn the pectoral muscle completely off my shoulder.
I've had surgery 5 times in my left knee.
You do question, can I come back from this? My body,
my life is on the line.
Don't risk yours. Please, don't try this.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Clarke, the voice of HEW Entertainment Radio. For years, HEW Entertainment has been the #1 professional wrestling news website on the internet for good reason, including headlines, extensive video footage, a radio program weekly, a weekly column for our users to read, video footage from HEW Wrestling Network, a YouTube channel, a MySpace, a Facebook, everything that a professional wrestling news website should have. HEW Entertainment has it for you in one place. Event results.